With that, we're really excited today to continue a tradition that actually began last year. We had for the first time, we christened a new award at this event in honor of Dow Carnahan. Many of the folks in this room knew Dow. Dow was a longtime voice of the St. Vincent Bearcats here in Latrobe for football and basketball, a dear friend and ambassador for the PAC who tragically passed away a little over a year and a half ago. And so a year ago, we christened an award in his name, the Dow Carnahan Media Award, to honor excellence in media coverage of the PAC. Members of Dow's family were here. It was a wonderful time, and we are continuing that. We're going to give this award annually to a member of the media who has just done a wonderful job spotlighting the great stories that we have in this conference. And so to give a little more background on this year's recipient and present this year's Dow Carnahan Media Award, I'd like to welcome up the Director of Athletics at Washington and Jefferson College, Scott McGinnis.
Thanks, Joe. I just wanted to thank Joe and Kevin for allowing me to introduce this year's Dow Carnahan Media Award winner. It means a lot to me just because I've known this individual now for 18 years since I started working at W&J. Joe Tuscano has worked at the Washington Observer Reporter newspaper for 38 years now. He took over the W&J football beat in 1992, which coincided with our first national championship appearance in the Amos Alonzo Stag Bowl. And Joe has been there alongside W&J football and all of W&J athletics for a number of years now. And he is the one thing that I take away from Joe is his work ethic. He is tenacious. He is very, very knowledgeable about many sports, but he has a love and passion for football and wrestling especially. Joe has done wonders for so many student athletes in Division III and high school sports in the Washington County area, and it goes back to his work ethic. I remember when I was a 22-year-old sports information director in my first year at W&J, I had lunch with Joe that summer. And Joe showed me the ropes. He really did. He didn't need to do all that, but he taught me a lot about the profession. He taught me a lot about W&J. He taught me a lot about Washington County and what works and what doesn't. So Joe is someone that means a lot to me. He meets with Coach Sirianni every week and has done so every year since Coach Sirianni took over 15 years ago for us in our football program. He talks to our student athletes. He comes to every game. He travels. He has been to NCAA playoff games in multiple states, and he's someone who he just means a lot to us. Joe is a member of the Southwestern Pennsylvania Wrestling Sports Hall of Fame, and he is someone who we have a lot of respect for at W&J. At this time, I'd like to ask Joe to come up and receive his Dow Carnahan Media Award, well deserved for Joe.
You guys dancing? All right, guys, here for one quick second. 1, 2, 3.